I'm not trying to be cute. You're supposed to stir. This is like powder and water. Okay, so it's like you're supposed to stir it, not with a metal spoon. I don't know why that would make a difference. So it's a plastic spoon. It's like a soy spoon or whatever, cellulose spoon. And you're supposed to, while it's dissolving, put it in the dark. It went in. It was clear, and there was like a white powder. Now it's kind of brownish at the bottom. Maybe it was very light brown. And you just kind of stir it a little bit. You put it in the dark. Boom, done. It smells of absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe some stone or sand or something like that. I don't know. All right. This is supposed to transfer to me the silver tongue, to be able to talk anyone into anything. Maybe I should do one that allows me to avoid tongue twisters. The gift of the gab, and I don't have the package with me. It's just this pouch. So for one serving, I always get just this. These are tastes. These are given to me free, okay? Because I'm promoting the product, and you can't really buy these products in your stores. I don't know if I made that clear yet. This is kind of a, like a charcoal gray market. Not quite a black market. Not quite the gray. Just like maybe a little dark. Black. Okay, so it's a black market. Might even be darker than most black market. Might be like an onyx market. I don't know. Okay. But it's things that kind of they're not controlled substances because they're heretofore unknown. Anyways, I believe this has a bit of the Blarney stone in it, and that's kind of troubling for the people that are in charge of security for the Blarney stone. I've never actually seen it. It's in Ireland. It's a precarious positioned stone where you actually have to lean out over a ledge to reach it with your mouth, and it's been kissed so many times before that it's kind of worn smooth and maybe looks a little worn away. I'm just saying that people are putting them in drinks and the powder and mailing it. You got to watch your security. It could be cored out. It could be hollow. It could be hollow and filled with regular stone. You would never know the difference. Cement. You would know the difference. Anyway, I don't know if this is Blarney stone. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I'm just suspecting that has proposed properties and, anywho. Wow. It does taste like nothing, but so much of it. Oh. Now I can go out and sell used cars. Excellent. Vinyl siding. Super. Steak knives. I can sell myself. Not in that way that I would sell, oh yes. Doing laundry. But I still needed to have some sort of plaid on, you see, so I can hide in the forest. The geometrically shaped forest. I like making these creative, if you ever should happen to buy any of these products, find any be gifted, stumble upon off the back of a truck, any of these products, then you'll be like, I don't know if I should try this or not. And then you see the label and you're like, I've seen that product advertised. Not advertised. I haven't sold anything yet, right? I just drank the stuff. Give me a second to work through my system. A little lightheaded. That's okay. Side effects may vary. Forgetfulness. Where was I? If you ever try any of these products, you can say, oh yeah, I heard about that on Psychedelic Taste Test. So, there you go. And then, you can tell your friends. If you want. It's okay. You don't have to. But share it. Social media, that sort of thing. That's totally fine. Like it. You can like it if you want. You don't have to. But if you like it, why not like it? You're already there. You're already like, you got a good feeling welling up. You're like, I like that. I like that. He's preparing us for eventualities. I appreciate the educational aspect, and he tries to, keep it engaging. I appreciate that. So, If you wanted to, Patreon, that's fine too. If you found the video, you got the name. Me. If you got the name, and then you go to Patreon and you look for that name, there you got that too. I suppose I could put the links in the bottom. I think I did it for the first couple of these videos, and then I just kind of if nobody was one, it gets discouraging. I work in an office, you see, pushing paper, right? And I try to be as good at pushing paper as possible. Push it faster, push it better. Discuss with other people how the paper comes in and how the paper goes out and the time it's spent with you, and just to push it. And you get a little pencil in there and you push the pencil, push the paper, and then you're pushing staples and you're removing staples, and you're trying to do as good as you can. But it's like a factory. It's like an assembly line. And sometimes it breaks down along the way in front of you or behind you, and you're just like, but I pushed my paper through. But it's a relay, and so if the first runner is excellent and the other three suck, you lose. Doesn't matter how good the first one is. So you need. If I didn't have to work there, that'd be great, because I could do these and I could teach people. And you're like, well, what else do you have? I'm like, oh, I got lots of other stuff. I got a podcast. You ever watch something and you're like, I don't get it, and you turn it off, or you hear about something and you're like, oh, what's so great about that? You've heard of Citizen Kane is the best movie ever made. Oh my gosh. You're like, what's so great about it? How can a movie be that good? I'm like, I can tell you. Because I used to be like, what the hell is so great about it? And then I saw it and I was like, yeah, I still don't get it. And then I found out what was behind it, and then I watched it again, and it's one of those things that keeps revealing stuff to you, So I can talk about the directing, the writing, the acting, the screenwriting. That's the same thing as the writing. Okay, the cinematography, the sound design, the time in history, who it's about. Just every level makes it more interesting. You can just constantly you can just become like a fetishist on this movie. You just love it so much that I want more, and there is more. Same thing with Shakespeare. What's so great about Hamlet? I'll tell you. On so many levels, it's great. It's great on that level, just that alone. If it just did that part, you'd be fine. But it also did that part excellently. It did that part excellently. That one, people are like, we're not sure if that's excellent. But then they're like, oh, damn, but it's complex. And then later they're like, no, that was totally excellent. Oh, ahead of his time. What's so great about Star Trek, the original series? What is so great about it? You point something out. You're like, well, what's so great about that? And I'll be like, well, I don't know yet. I'll look into it, and I'll tell you what's so great about it. Or I'll tell you, yeah, it's not so great. So that's the podcast I started. What's so great about it? I've started, cartoon, stuff like Snowfolk. They're snowmen and snow women and snow children, so they're Snowfolk. Okay, that's on Blogger. Most of these are on Blogger. You got my name, YouTube, Blogger, Google, same company. So if you're like, well, I couldn't find you because you're on same company. Hello, it's the same company. I'm the same person on all their stuff. What's so great about it? Snowfolk strip. I got Clocky and Watchy, which is a time clock, and his little buddy Watchy is a watch to remind people to fill out their time cards, because that's one of the things I do with the paper pushing that I don't want to do anymore. I might still do Clocky and Watchy just because they seem to enjoy it. But if you like and you subscribe and you make it possible with Patreon for me to do this full time with the film company and the blogs and the videos and the short films and the music videos and the feature-length films. If you can't find me, you're not even looking. And if you spend the time to watch it and you like it, and you spend the time to look it up for further stuff and you like it, because we got documentaries, socially conscious documentaries. You like socially conscious, I know. And we got funny stuff and silly stuff. Ask a pink bunny anything. What costume defines me as a person? Pirate, bank robber? No. 6 foot tall pink bunny. I'm a 6 foot tall pink bunny. You know it, I know it. Let's admit it. I'm a 6 foot tall pink bunny. I got a series of videos called Ask a Pink Bunny Anything. Because if you want to ask a pink bunny anything, you need a pink bunny. And a 6 foot tall pink bunny can do it in a pinch. So, how can we close this deal? You like? I make more fun things for you to like. You subscribe? Hey, I got parody songs, you know? They aren't produced, they're just me singing, you know? But that just gets you like the concept. Proof of concept. A little money, we can produce these things. Make it more funny. And then you won't feel embarrassed when you share it with your friends. Because if you're like, yeah, this one's not so good, you know? But normally it's pretty good, you know? Pency, you heard of Pency? You know Pency. Look up Pency. Find me. Seriously, I'm on every social media there is. And if I'm not on social media that you use, say, hey, why aren't you on this one? I'll be like, give me 2 minutes. And I will be. Because I love saving time. If I post something on Twitter, I don't want to also have to post it on Facebook. So I post it on Twitter, it goes blip, right to Facebook. Boom. Post something on YouTube, guess where it goes? Twitter, Facebook. Boom. Easy. You know? Instagram. Boom, boom, boom. Forget about it. So help me out, kids. Help me out. You know? I'll hook you up, you hook me up. Little subscriptions, little likes, little shares, suggestions, feedback, comments. Let's get this thing going. You're like, oh, wow, he seems really cool. I want to be friends with him. Guess what? You can be. For money. You're like, well, I don't want a money friend. I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, my friends like me. You like me. The only thing that's preventing you, who likes me, from being my friend is that I don't know who you are. So tell me who you are. And then I will find things to like about you. Because you can always find something to like about somebody. You know? Because if there was absolutely nothing to like about them, well, they would have killed themselves long ago. And some of the people that have tried and succeeded at killing themselves actually were liked by other people. So it might all be in your head. There's always something good you can find out about somebody. Even me, even you. So. Damn. That's some potent shit. I actually feel justified in hard selling. I always was like, you know, because I did sales. It's wearing off now, so I'm just... Damn. I did sales, and I hated it. Hated every second of it. I sold cookbooks door to door. They gave me the worst small towns, you know, where the town hall is also the bank, is also the post office, because they don't have enough buildings for them to be separate. That's the kind of small town I'm talking about. That it takes 20 minutes through the woods even to get there, you know? It's on a road, yeah, but it's through the woods. It's clearly through the woods. There's no, like, shoulder on the sides of the roads. It's just woods. And they gave me the worst ones, and I still was one of their top two. I was the second, the best girl. I'm trying to say that they're sexist, but they're sexist. They gave her the big cities. So she got one more than me. And I had to go from town, you know, I had a lot. I hated it. That's the point. I lasted 1 week. I did telemarketing. I lasted 1 week. I just can't bring myself to do it. Because I'm like, yeah, but they don't want to be bothered during dinner. I know I don't. And like, you guys don't want a stupid cookbook, do you? Some of them did. So with them, I feel, oh, okay, I'm helping you out. And this stuff made me think like, no, you need me. You need me with this product. You don't even know you're missing it. My God, you're going to thank me forever, and we're going to be friends forever. And you're going to be my client, customer, what have you, forever. And you're going to sing my praises and tell all your friends. Please tell all your friends to sing my praises. They say. So that's got to have some Blarney Stone in it. It's got to. There's no other way.